So if you have to get in her good graces, you never had her in the first place. You was never courting her in the first place. If you got to try to convince her to try to be a person that you would be interested in or she would be interested in, you never had her in the first place, bro. So you don't have to do all of that. My point is the problem with the culture is that women think it's okay to take advantage of guys, and that's why they say the shit that they say, but then at the same time they can advocate for equal. The reason why guys are so easily put into the friend zone is the mentality that you carry because you don't draw a line in the sand. If more guys drew a line in the sand and said, listen,
your line in the sand is carrying a bag. That's your line in the sand, carrying a bag.
The line in the sand is the line in the sand. You don't waver. You don't switch up. You don't go the other way. You don't do this. You don't do that. Either you draw a line in the sand or you don't. And they will.
And doesn't that differ from person to person? Isn't that different from each individual? Isn't everyone's line different?
Listen, you in your feminine energy right now. You want to argue. I just want to have a conversation.
No. It's not about being in my feminine energy. It's about if I disagree with what you're saying, I'm gonna listen. That's your opinion. You're entitled to your opinion.
Listen, we're gonna be here for 3 hours. I'm gonna give you space to speak. But what you don't understand is this, bro. If you don't draw a line in the sand, you're gonna get trampled over.
Yep.
Women are habitual line steppers. They will respect you more if you actually draw a line in the sand and stand your ground, bro.
Facts.
I'm telling you the truth. Listen, man, most of the time, dudes that don't give a fuck are the ones.
How do you know that? You dated one woman your whole life.
You gotta listen, bro.
All right, hold on. We gonna
shots fired.
Right now, all right? You know me, I don't know you. Right? The fact of the matter is, if you're gonna substantiate your argument, you're gonna have to do it without doing ad hominem attacks. Because
what's your definition of an ad hominem attack? I'm answering the things that you're saying. I'm not being disrespectful.
What you think about me, you don't know half of what my life is like. Honestly.
I know what you display on the internet, and what you display on the internet is that you're married and you've only been with one woman after your marriage. So how do you have all this information on dating?
Listen. If we gonna have this conversation,
oh my God,
you're gonna have to substantiate your argument without worrying about whether or not I have been with one woman or not. That nothing
matters.
To do with the conversation at all.
How does it not? You don't have any referenceable freaking information. You can't reference what you're saying.
Because I didn't add that as a part of the conversation.
I mean, I understand where both of them are coming from, right? Anton is saying, listen, the argument right now, it doesn't matter whether married or not. The truth is, if you give women everything up front, they're going to take advantage of you, which is the truth. That doesn't matter whether I'm married or not, whether somebody's married, it doesn't matter. The truth is, if you're just trying to be Mr. Nice Guy to please women, they're going to take advantage of you. That has nothing to do with whether, you got to be married. So I understand where Anton Daniel is coming from, but I also understand where this guy is coming from, saying, hey, listen, the only experience with women that you have about dating, it comes from the fact that you've been married. Which honestly, you don't have to be involved in something to know about it. Like dating is not, rocket science that you need to be involved in it to know it. So I will go with Anton Daniels on this.
If I looked at you and say, okay, you look gay to me,
should
I add that as a part of the conversation?
Short fired.
Or should I just be able to stand on my own?
Now that is an ad hominem attack. Just in case you don't know the definition, that's an ad hominem attack.
No. If I say you look gay to me, should I add that based off of what I think? Or should we just be able to argue the point based off of what the woman said in the video? But I'm not going to do that, though. You know why?
So do you want me to answer that genuinely, or are you just being disingenuous for the sake of trying to win the argument?
Real. You never said that you was gay, so I'm not going to add that as a part of the conversation. Okay?
But you have said that you're married, have you not? And you have said you haven't been with no women after your marriage, have you not?
I don't need to validate my marriage in order to defeat you in this conversation, is my point.
Yeah, we're not talking about marriage right now. Let's stick to the point. You can't just be Mr. Nice Guy.
Now, if you want to continue to be in your feminine energy, we can talk.
Oh my God.
Or we can just have a conversation like men and speak on the actual issue that she said.
Anton is trying to get him to.
Nah, you sound like one of the King Panda Bears, but I'm gonna give you grace.
Mr. Nice Guy.
I'm gonna give you grace.
You should not. Grace. You're not God to give me anything.
Arguing for women, that's hard, bro.
I'm not arguing for women. I'm arguing for men to understand that it is not a good idea for you to be so on one side or the other. It's not a good idea for you to say, I won't hold a girl's bag because it looks like I'm being XYZ. I mean, if that's what the woman that desires that you're courting, why wouldn't you do it? If you desire for her to do something, why wouldn't she do it?
And this is, again, why you in your feminine energy, because she never said courting. She never said that.
They just say
at all. She said, I was trying to evaluate whether or not I even.
So they weren't on a date. So they weren't on a date.
No, they wasn't on a date.
Yes, they was. Yes, they was.
Q, play the video one more time.
They went shopping.
Because I'm trying to give them grace.
A lot of people will be heated about why we are actually not going to be friends. I guess you'll have to let me know in the comment section. Originally supposed to do a group game night and everybody bailed. So we were just going to go do a game night ourselves. I then asked him if he wanted to go run some errands with me instead. We go, we do the errands.
We just going to stop right there. Do that sound like they was on a date?
No, they were out shopping.
No, you're right. They wasn't on a date.
Thank you. So when we get back to the brass tacks of it,
he lost.
That's not courting. That is her asking this nigga to go run some errands with her and then carry her bags on the way back to the crib because everybody bailed on the group game night.
Yeah, but aren't they just moving as friends, like just running to the store together as friends and walking back to the same place together as friends? So they're getting things for the game night. There are bags. I hold some bags. You hold some bags. How is that automatically him being a simp?
She never. Okay, let me play the video for you again. And I'm going to play it to the point where she talked about the bags because we got to have our listening skills on it.
A lot of people will be heated about why we are actually not going to be friends. I guess you'll have to let me know in the comment section. Originally supposed to do a group game night and everybody bailed. So we were just going to go do a game night ourselves. I then asked him if he wanted to go run some errands with me instead. We go, we do the errand stuff. Of course, it's my errands, so I'm really the only one buying anything. I don't get that much stuff, but I've got a good enough size bag and had walked about 20 minutes to the store.
So where is it that they were getting stuff together?
She wanted to take advantage of him.
She asked him, hey, because they both had the plan to go to this game night. The game night got canceled. She said they decided they wanted to do a game night together. She asked him, hey, do you want to go run some errands with me? Apparently, he agreed to go run those errands with her. She said that they both walked 20 minutes, which for me, why not call it Uber? But whatever. The story is they walked together, which he agreed to go with her to go do these errands. And on the way back from doing these errands, there was this whole situation about the bag. If there were no expectations, if he agreed to go to the store with her and they were both in agreement that they were going to go back and hang out, I don't see what's the big deal of holding bags. If I'm with my homegirl and we go to a store together, I'm going to help her hold bags.
That's your
I don't know. For me, like when I'm with my male friends, it's not this whole, I'm only going to do it. It's not this like super performative male masculinity thing. It's like they're just being normal. They're being friends. Nobody has any weird expectations. And so if we're going to the store together, the kind of guy friends that I have, they're automatically going to help with the bags and not expect anything from it because they're being normal guys that know how to be normal around women. So
no, Jazz, that's because your friends zone those so-called male friends that you have, that whenever you need them to carry your bags, you just call upon them. The truth is, the only reason women are complaining that men don't even want to be their friends anymore is because they don't get to use them. Because you as a guy, if you are friends with a woman, she thinks you are going to play the boyfriend without the sex and all the other romance. She will use it. That's why women love men in the friend zone. Because if her car breaks down, she's gonna call on you. If she needs something, if she needs to cry, she's gonna call on you. If she needs to fix something in her house, she's gonna call on you. But you can never call her to your house to come and cook for you, because then she's gonna say, we're not together, we're not dating, I cannot cook for you, you're just my friend.
I don't know. I don't see what the issue is. And I kind of see where she was coming from, where it's just like, why do you feel like you're doing something for your girl when you're just agreeing with me as a friend to come to the store with me to run an errand? I have bags. Can you help me hold these bags? Why is it like a big deal?
Wait. So wait a minute. How do y'all get offended as women when a guy says no? At any point, because for whatever reason y'all have normalized, and this is, in my opinion, the problem, is that y'all don't respect men's boundaries in a way that men respect y'all boundaries. If he don't want to hold no bags, because I don't even know you.
Oh, then why then? But then why? If you don't know me, why agree to come run these errands with me?
So wait a minute.
Maybe you want to take a walk. It doesn't mean he's supposed to carry your bags. Like, come on.
Because I agree.
I think that's different. You don't know me. You agreed to hang out with me later, but you agree to come to run the errands. You don't know me, but you agree to run these errands with me. We both agree to hang out afterwards. But when we leave the store, all of a sudden you humming about these bags.
I would say it's the expectations of it.
She expected it because she was a male.
But this is the thing. This is the thing. You see how you just got all up in arms because he said he don't want to hold bags. The fact of the matter, now it's not normal. Now I can't believe it. What, you agreed to run errands with me? I'm not your lap dog.
Exactly.
But it's not a lap dog. You just being a friend to somebody that you agreed to hang out with.
I agree with that.
You're just being a friend.
Listen.
There's
no wrong answer. He can do what he wants. He didn't offend nobody. He didn't call nobody out of their name. He didn't try to get on her. He probably don't even fucking like her.
So why run the errands if you don't like her?
Because maybe he was just trying to make sure she was safe while he was walking.
So you make sure she's safe, but then when it's time to hold the bags, you got a problem?
Yeah, because I don't have to do everything for you, Jazz, as your friend, as your male friend. Like, just because I'm your male friend doesn't mean I have to pay your bills, doesn't mean I have to buy you a dinner, doesn't mean I have to fix your car when it breaks down. For some reason, women want men to be their friends, but they want him to treat them like their girlfriends. Like, she's going to put you in the friend zone, treat her like she's your girlfriend, give her all the boyfriend energy, take her out, protect her, fix her car if she needs to, but when it comes to the romance, oh, no, we're just friends. I'm going to put you in the friend zone. Like, they want their cake and to be able to eat it too. I believe, honestly, the only reason women want to keep men on is to use that advantage. And you as a man, you're in the friend zone, and you because it's going to be used. Anyway, man, shout out to you. It's going to be coming from the PIF into it. Give me 1 second. I'm going to get to the PIF.